Here are two muscles that can have a big impact on your overall physique. Two muscles that are often underdeveloped are shoulders, your delts, and your abs. They get underworked all year round until it gets around to summer and then people start to pick them up. They're really two important muscle groups. The first one just gets you that width, and width is just what you need to look big. If you want to look big, shoulders, lats will make you look nice and wide. And with abs, you just want a strong core. Strong core helps you with your deadlifts, your bench press, your squats. All your compound lifts will have a lot of ab work in them, and not to mention, they look class. They look class. You can't just train them for summer, they've got to be trained all year round at some point. Just even once a week, abs will be enough. Shoulders, maybe 2-3 times a week. But training shoulders and abs are fundamental to having a good physique. So I'm going to send you over to the gym and show you how to train shoulders and abs. Right, so as I said, my two most important muscles that I chose were shoulders and abs. So we're going to start with shoulders and just show you how I go about training them. Starting with barbell shoulder press. Yeah, I'm just going to get these going for a few reps, get nice and warm with these shoulders, and then get some weight going through. Today's talk is going to be being alone / loneliness versus the right and the wrong people. We'll break it into 4 little parts. Being alone versus loneliness. So being alone is just the fact. You're being alone, you're isolated, there's no one around you. Loneliness is where there's emotion attached to the idea of being alone. Being alone and in isolation can allow you a lot of time for personal development and growth. Being alone is where a lot of people start to really come up. And that loneliness is the emotion that gets attached to it. If you feel loneliness when you're alone, that is where there's issues. If you're alone and you feel lonely, you need to work on that. You should be able to feel content in isolation, be on your own for hours, days, weeks, and feel fine. Be content in who you are. And it makes you learn a lot about yourself, your vulnerabilities, your strengths, who you are as a person when you spend that time isolated and really just in your mind and thinking. So learn to be alone. All men, all people need to learn how to be alone if they want to have successful relationships and be successful in life in general. Learn to be alone. Now we're going to go on to our side and rear delt and even front delt isolation movement. Exercise 2, we've got a nice little dumbbell press here. Big thing with dumbbell press is make sure you're getting that good stretch. Make sure you're coming down a good amount. You don't want to be like just here. You want to make sure you're stretching. Even if you just stay in the bottom half, that's better than being stuck in the top half. For my last set, real lightweight, just want to proper stretch and a good amount of reps. I'm talking no less than 15 here, 15 to 20, and then we'll be on to our rear delts, side delts, front delts, abs. Here are some of the benefits of being alone. Normally, being alone means you're going out way less. No one to see, nothing to do. It means you're getting better sleep because you're not up speaking to people, not up going out with people, not up just getting smashed. You're staying sober, you're staying locked in and focused. That's the next thing about being alone. You have that time to get locked in. You have that time to focus upon what you want to do. Being alone is really your personal development time, and it is time that you should not take for granted. So much time is wasted in pointless socialization, stuff that isn't going to benefit you, and stuff that is barely fun to you. As soon as you stop going out, you realise how little fun going out is. How little fun going out is. It is no good. And as soon as you stop, you start to realise it, you start to see it. You spend that time on your own. Instead of being out getting drunk on a Saturday night, you're in, you're focusing up, you're locked in on what you want to do. Or you're getting yourself a good night's sleep so that the next day you can get stuff done. You're not up, smashed, the next day is wasted because you were hanging. You wasted because you slept in until 2. Being alone is the place where you really start to find who you are as a person, grasp hold of it, and then start to grow that and ferment that and make that who you are. Alright, so 3-way shoulders. We've done one set, so shoulders are looking nice and a little bit bolded. But the way it works, get our weights, bend over, as many flies as possible, stand up, as many flies as possible, finish out. We go through 3 sets of those, good amount of rest in between to make sure we get decent reps, and that just gets your shoulders capped. Maybe some triceps to finish. Let's go. Mate, they are really brutal. Like, after doing those for a bit, it generally starts to feel like cardio. You're aching bad, like bad, but it makes you look wide, and that's what we want as part of how to look big. See that width right there? And those cap shoulders, that's what you need. Alright, we get one more set of those. Fuck these shoulders right up. Blow those up, get those abs nice and abs, and then yeah. But lastly, before we close out, it's important we speak about what I said at the start. The right versus the wrong people to be around with. Yes, it's all good being alone, but that's only good for a temporary time, just to work on yourself, find out what you need from life, find out what it is you want to do, and then as you come out of this isolation period, look for the right people to get on with. Don't be going back to the old same friends that are still going out every weekend, that are still doing all the stuff that you've decided you don't want to do anymore, that are still stuck living in this past life that you've just gone into isolation because of. Don't go back to them because they are no good for you. They will only leech from you, they will only hold you back. You want to get the right people, get into the right relationships. For example, my girlfriend Tiff, my back, she got my back. Anytime I'm feeling a bit low, she's pushing me. Because she knows that it's like, you just have to get in with the right people. And if you've got the same mind as well, like some of the things we speak about, the depth we go into and some of the things we talk about, it's like, if you're in a relationship where it's more negative than positive, it's more con than pro, it's more disadvantages than advantages, you need to really think about it. Because I'd rather be alone than in a relationship that isn't benefiting me. And I'm not sure if that's a selfish notion, but it's one that's going to provide me with a good future. Because all the people I speak to now, and the people I spend the most time with, are people that are either their paths align with mine, people that are going to help me along the way in some way or form, or people that I'm going to help them in some way or form. And it's a thing where every person you have in your life now is for a purpose, is for a reason. If you start listing off friends and you can get to more than 10, first off you have a problem. And once you get past 10, start counting those names and think of reasons why they are your friend. And reasons why they are in your life so often. Because if you don't have a real reason or a real purpose for them, just a question. Question it. Have a little think about it. So yeah, spend some time on your own, be alone for a while, really learn who you are as a person. Then when you're done with that season, come out and find the right people to get on with. The right people will always push you in the right direction. Anyone who wants to get better at anything, spend some time on your own working on it. Be alone for a bit. You will benefit from it. Now on to abs. I wanted to do your elbow supported leg raises, but they've placed the leg raise machine in such a weird place, so we're going to come onto here and do hanging ones as well. And we've got this little support on our back, so we're not swinging all over the place. That should allow us just to get the abs going. They are, yeah. But I like that a lot. You get a lot more contraction, a lot more control. We're gonna see if it looks good topless, it might not. It could look class. I'm so excited. And we're still 3 weeks away. 3 weeks tomorrow. But fuck me. Right, let me get this, grind this down a little bit. Thank you boys for watching. We'll send you back home. I've got some shit to do today, so yeah. That is it for this video. Be alone for a bit. Then come out and find the right people. Don't feel loneliness if you're isolated. If you are, be alone for longer until you get used to it, used to who you are as a person, used to what you want to do in life. Then come out, find the right people, and these people who you no longer need, disregard them. Yeah, you can go out with them for fun, for events, for this, that, and the other. But if you're spending all your time with them, then you need to consider what that's going to do for you in your life and how that may affect you. Secondly, go hit shoulders, go hit abs. Summer is fast approaching, so get in shape, get in shape, get in shape. But yeah, also we just hit 300, so thank you for that. Let's keep pushing. 500 is definitely on the way. There will be something for 500, so stick around for that. And then it'll be 1,000 by the end of the year. What can I say? Yeah, so enjoy life. Thank you, everyone.